Any who want to see Taylor Swift in concert, it is a cruel summer. The closest she's coming to St. Louis is going to be Kansas City. Those dates are next week, and as fans are scavenging for a seat, scammers are also lurking.
Yeah, so if you are turning to the web or maybe social media to snag last-minute tickets, Chief Investigative Reporter Lauren Traeger is watching out for you tonight.
Kick of my heart. Taylor Swift. She's amazing.
From the moment the needle hits her record, 9-year-old Marley is singing along. Such a lover of Taylor's music, she can't even pick a favorite song.
They all have their own unique traits about them, and I like everything about every album.
She's, in her words, a hardcore Swiftie, enchanted for quite a while.
She has been a very important thing to me ever since I was born.
She, like many in the St. Louis area, were first sad to see Swift pass over St. Louis for her Eras tour, but even scoring tickets for nearby cities turned out to be trouble. With a Ticketmaster fiasco.
I thought maybe we just happened to stumble upon a great deal.
So when Marley's mom, Jennifer Quinn, thought she'd found someone selling their seats on Facebook,
She said they were $3.50 a piece.
she was in a lavender haze.
I think that emotionally I was so excited to be able to give her this surprise that I wanted it to be real. And so I think I ignored some of the initial red flags in the beginning.
The seller seemed legit.
It seemed like an active profile site.
They even sent what appeared to be a screenshot of their ticket saying to Jennifer, quote, "I totally understand you being skeptical, but I'm not in the business of screwing anyone. I just can't do that to hurt anyone." Never in her wildest dreams did Jennifer think someone would make that up. So she decided to try to send more than $1,000.
And as I put the information in for the ticket person, my bank immediately kicked me off and locked me out of my account, which was the big red flag. That's when I really started to back up and think, okay.
She told me about the scammer and how it's not, real.
Marley never knew someone could be so mean.
And I was devastated that whole day.
The secondary market for ticket sales has really exploded, and that has opened the door for scammers.
Sarah Wetzel with the Better Business Bureau says ticket scammers are getting more sophisticated and says would-be buyers are losing an average of $1,200.
So you really have to empower yourself, do your research, because we hear of so many people losing money.
But it can be a delicate situation. The Kansas City shows are July 7th and 8th, and so St. Louisans are not out of the woods as targets of potential thieves. Local Facebook groups specifically for Swifties are teeming with scammers. Seemingly reasonable ticket prices, a huge red flag. On legit secondhand sites like StubHub, even nosebleeds are selling for thousands.
If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Realizing she was almost scammed out of $1,000, Jennifer was at first seeing red.
And that's the sad part, is that you hurt her. Me, yeah, whatever, but this is the person that hurt the most out of the whole thing.
But she's calmed down now.
I guess in a way it was kind of a life lesson.
Though there's always karma.
Karma's gonna track you down.
For the scammers.
I feel bad that she had to see the nasty end, of social media, but I'm also kind of grateful because, this is something that she's gonna have to be prepared for in her life.
And for a 9-year-old, there's still hope.
If it gets on national news, we'll never know.
Even writing a letter to us to let anyone who has extra tickets to the concert know she'll be ready for it. Oh, that Marley, she's pretty determined too. Her mom hopes they can at least make it to the next tour. So I decided to recently engage a ticket seller offering Taylor Swift tickets. Even when I told them I was a TV news reporter, they assured me I wouldn't be scammed, but they refused to meet in person to do an exchange. That's another big red flag. So beware, all you Swifties out there. For News 4 Investigates, I'm Lauren Traeger.
Well, I got to be so mean, Well, remember, News 4 is always watching out for you. If you do have a problem, contact 4. Email investigates@kmov.com. You can also send your story on Facebook or just call the newsroom tip line.